Shalom, call halal, Yahweh Shem Shabbat, Shem Kadash, right there. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutation to all our brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David, and the elder Yahshua one. Back with a quick, I just wanted to say right here, the elder Ayash, the only way out. I did a camp video the other day, and I believe I spoke on that. I went back to look for it so that I could reference it, and I couldn't find it. I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, try to expound or to you know, I forget the term that we use, to gently expound, right, upon the only way out. Okay, that kind of grabbed my spirit. So first, let me start by saying, call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushua, everything in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So 1 Corinthians, and it would be to your Corinthians 2. It would be to your benefit. See, certain, everybody has precepts that come up in their mind, right? That they know. I know this, I know that. It would be to your benefit to put this one into your precept, your readily available precept Rolodex, if you will. And it's this, 1 Corinthians 2 and 14, the natural man. Okay, this, you got to be able to reference this. Why? Because right now you should be walking in the spirit, and this is your explanation, right? This is your spiritual explanation of all things spiritual, if you will, which you should be walking in right now. So you should be in touch with this precept through the spirit, right? It should be guiding you, right? This whole, what they call passage, right? Which I don't even know what that means, but this whole passage, right, has to do with what? Salaki. What am I saying? Salak. Here's what I'm saying. The elder Ayash said, the only way out is what? Through the spirit? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Who's your guide? Guide for what? The way out. How do you get out? There's the example. The only way out, Yahushua, right? Okay, back. The testimony of Yahushua is what? Going back to who Yahushua is. Okay? It's the spirit of prophecy. Okay? Going back to what? All things spiritual. Right now we should be all things spiritual, walking in the spirit. And speaking that into existence, if you will. Okay, you have to say it. You have to inculcate it. You have to practice it, if you will. I was going into, practicing your jump start as you fly away. You gotta get in position before you launch yourself to take flight, right? Now, those first couple of times when you get your spiritual power, if you ain't been practicing your takeoff or imagining it, right? In order to go whoop somebody, when you're meditating terror, right? It starts with this. Oh, I'm gonna go whoop this guy's ass. You gotta take off and fly over there first. So if you don't have the takeoff right, how are you meditating? You got to work on your takeoff. Anyway, before you get the Spirit, you have to kind of gradually, through the Spirit, accept, and again, I know I'm rambling, but the Most High ain't given spiritual power to the unspiritual. What kind of power is it? Okay, back to this. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. You should have this. It took me a while to get it through the Spirit. The Spirit wouldn't let me. You have to make a conscious effort. Oh, I had to be able to call this up. All right. Anyway, call it. Let's go here. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14 in the King James it reads, "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned." Read on. "But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who hath known the mind of the Lord that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach." So this is the way out. Who? All of this. This is the way out. The name, right? The spiritual walkout. You got to walk out of here spiritually. You got to walk to the chariot, right? A long road march, if you will, through the Spirit to get to the birds. All right? Here's the what. "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him." That should be on everybody's frontal lobe right now. Okay, because this is what's going to say the mark can't go there because this is already here. Right? The Spirit is already within me, and those two things don't go together. The C hip and the Thawa. They can't. They don't cancel. The Thawa overrides. All right. So back to the Salakia. The only way out. Okay. How do we get out of here? All right. You have to have a clear and sound mind to hear what the Spirit, when it says, when you hear that voice behind you saying, "This is the way," that's the Spirit. You can't hear it if you're not spiritually attuned. You got to be walking in the Spirit and you're like, "Shh, shh, hey, hey." That's when you hear it. Right? Spiritual power goes to the spiritual, those that are walking in the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's the lesson. Okay? I tried to go into my camp video and fish it out. All right, but it's a spiritual battlefield. It's a physical battlefield. Which one are you going to be on? You're going to be on both, but if you're not fighting in the Spirit, you're losing. You're losing the spiritual battle. And you have to understand there's two battles going on. Sometimes you're going to be challenged. There's a test. Okay, if you get caught up in the carnal and you're not walking in the Spirit, guess what? You lay down your life. Who's the example? And you have to prepare yourself to lay down your life in the Spirit, understanding the reward. Okay? So I'm gonna cut it short. Let's just get this. This thing is making me work hard. Let's see. SPI Pro. That's Revelation 19:10. Talking to the angel here. It's got to be John on the Isle of Patmos. And I fell at his feet. So like Revelation 19:10, King James, and I fell to worship at his feet, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Our walk is a spiritual one. You should be on it, in the spirit, with your spiritual armor, weapons, right? And spiritually attuned for the call, right? What call? That voice behind you saying, this is the way. Walk ye in it. We all know right now that at any moment we could get called off the front line and go into a clandestine phase of the battle, if you will. So with that, I'm going to just end it right there, because I could go on and on, but Lord willing, the point was made. So the way out is spiritual, like the go watch the Elder Ayash, GMS Living Waters BA Salakia. Watch that, because I watched like the first 20 minutes and I'm like, dang, let me just, through the spirit, say quickly that happened. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close. I pray that the elector edified you, brother, and you, sister Shalom.